Did you know you could create something like this right now with zero experience and skills? You don't need expensive software, years of training, or even a full production studio. With the power of AI, you can create something jaw-droppingly good, right from your computer, even if you've never touched an animation program before. Stay with me, because I'm going to show you exactly how to do this step by step. And by the end of this, you'll have all the tools you need to bring your ideas to life. I've linked these tools in the description below, so you can use those to try everything out for free or at the lowest cost possible. Step 1. Brainstorm and create your script. Let's start at the very beginning, the story. Every animation, no matter how simple, needs a story. Without it, you're just throwing random visuals together. Think about your favorite animated movies or shorts. What made them stick with you? It's not just about what it looks like. It's the characters, the emotions, and the journey. This is why we start with a solid idea, and here's where AI can help us out. If you're like me, sometimes coming up with a fresh idea can feel overwhelming. That's why I like using ChatGPT. It's perfect for sparking ideas when you're stuck. Let's say you're inspired by those heartfelt Pixar-style stories, where an underdog faces a big challenge and triumphs in the end. Everyone loves a good underdog story. You can start by asking ChatGPT for ideas. Something like, give me a short story concept for an animation about an underdog overcoming a challenge. It's that simple. Within seconds, you'll have a list of ideas to work from. Maybe one of them stands out, or maybe it inspires a completely new direction. Once you've got a concept, you can refine it to create a script. Say the AI suggests a story about a small robot who dreams of flying, but is stuck on the ground. You might decide you want to make it a little more personal, like the robot is trying to fix a spaceship to reunite with its creator. You can feed those tweaks back into ChatGPT to flesh out the idea further. It's all about collaborating with the AI to get to a script that feels just right. One feature I find incredibly useful is ChatGPT's Canvas mode. Think of it as a built-in text editor that lets you make changes to your script on the fly. You can rearrange scenes, reword dialogue, and even jot down new ideas as they come to you. This way, your script isn't just something the AI spits out. It's something you've shaped and polished into a story that feels uniquely yours. Take your time here. A good story is the foundation for everything else, so don't rush this step. Once you've written your script, copy and paste it into a Google Doc. Step 2. Generate images. Once your story is ready, it's time to move on to the visuals. This is where things start to feel real, and honestly, it's my favorite part. Back in the day, creating 3D visuals meant learning complicated software and spending hours, if not days, modeling characters and environments. Now, with AI tools like Craya, that process is a lot simpler. Here's how it works. Start by pasting your script in. Then, click on this button where it should say Edit or Explain, and then type in. Add an image generation prompt that I can use to create visuals in brackets. Now it feels as though each scene is like a snapshot of your story, and you can use each prompt to generate an image for each scene. For one of my prompts, I can type in something like, a small robot repairing a spaceship under a dark, stormy sky with futuristic lighting and rain effects. When you're writing these prompts, try to be as clear and specific as possible. Mention details like the setting, the mood, and anything unique about your characters. If your robot has glowing blue eyes and rust on its metal body, include that in the prompt. And don't forget about consistency. Every scene should look like it belongs in the same world, so keep the style and details consistent across your prompts. If you're unsure about the style, you can experiment by adding phrases like Pixar-style 3D animation or realistic futuristic design. This helps the AI understand what you're going for. One thing to keep in mind is the aspect ratio. Always set it to 16:9, which is the standard for video. This makes sure that your images will fit perfectly when you put everything together later. And here's a tip. Don't just focus on wide shots. Include a mix of wide shots, medium shots, and close-ups. Wide shots are great for setting the scene, but close-ups add emotion and let the audience connect with your character. It's these little details that make a big difference. Once you have your images, go ahead and download them.
Step 3. Create a voiceover.
This is another area where AI can save you a ton of time and effort. If you're not comfortable recording your own voice, or if you just want a professional-sounding result, you can use a tool like ElevenLabs. All you need to do is copy your script into the tool and choose a voice that matches the tone of your story. For our robot animation, you might go for a voice that sounds calm and determined, something that shows both the robot's struggles and its perseverance. The great thing about ElevenLabs is how natural the voices sound. You can even adjust the tone and pacing to match the mood of your animation. Once you're happy with the result, download the audio file. This will serve as the backbone of your animation, guiding the visuals and setting the emotional tone. Step 4. Generate your AI video. Now comes the part where everything starts to come together: animation. This is where tools like Runway ML and Kling AI shine. These platforms are designed to take your static images and turn them into dynamic videos. Start by uploading your images, one scene at a time. From there, you can use the tool's features to add motion. For example, you might add a slow zoom into the robot's face during an emotional moment, or a sweeping camera movement to show off the stormy sky. Take your time to experiment here. Play around with different effects, like parallax, where the background and foreground move at different speeds, or a dolly zoom, where the camera zooms in while the background pulls back. These effects can add a lot of depth and professionalism to your animation. Compare different versions and pick the one that best tells your story. Download each clip once you're happy with it. Step 5. Edit your video. This is where you pull everything together into a finished video. For this, I recommend DaVinci Resolve. It's free, powerful, and surprisingly easy to use once you get the hang of it. Import your voiceover and animated clips into the editor. Start by aligning the visuals with the audio, making sure each scene matches the corresponding part of the script. Add some background music to enhance the mood. There are plenty of copyright-free options online that you can use. While you're editing, don't forget to add subtitles. They make your video more accessible and help keep viewers engaged. DaVinci Resolve has a built-in subtitle feature that makes this process simple. You can customize the font, size, and color to match the style of your animation. Once everything is lined up and polished, export your video. Take a moment to watch it all the way through to make sure everything looks and sounds the way you want. And that's it. You've just created a 3D animation using AI tools. It's incredible what you can create with AI with zero skills and experience. Whether you're making a short film, a social media post, or even just experimenting for fun, these tools give you the freedom to bring your ideas to life. Start with a simple idea, follow these steps, and see what you can create. Remember to check the links in the description to get started with the tools I talked about in this video. Will you be giving this process a try? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more like this.